games. So yeah, we're going to have to be switched on throughout.
Lastly, Lauren, what would you like to see from your side today?
Strong performance in possession. I think that's what we've been missing a little bit in the last few games. Really control when we want to attack and how we attack, and also enjoying it, because that's when we play our best football.
Good luck today.
Cheers.
Lauren Smith chatting to our reporter on the ground there, Freya, and almost 10 minutes to go, I think, until kick-off here on Robins TV. Bristol City looking to avoid a third loss on the spin. As I've mentioned, the visitors in fine form at the moment, and it was a tough night the last time these two met. It was back in November, and Abby Harrison, as she always does, proved the hero once again.
It's worked for the shot, which really troubled Sophie Whitehouse. Had her scrambling. Coventry United have lost all 4 of their home games this season. Their only point having a 2-2 draw at the London City Lionesses, but they might have a chance here. Just deflected over from Destiny Toussaint. Forward by Clark. It's got a long way up eventually. Flicked forward by Bull. Another aerial contest. Hartley puts her foot through it. Not done nicely. Well, eventually, reluctantly, she comes out of goal, makes a complete mess of it. Sophie Whitehouse. Now Bristol City working it forward nicely. Beaver Jones can't quite get onto it. It's very early to say, and there isn't necessarily any incentive for Coventry United to time waste. It's more there about disrupting the rhythm of the game, but it's the kind of thing that football to change its model of how games are recorded would change as Harrison puts it through. Could be 1-0, surely will be 1-0, somehow not. Coventry United desperately looking for something to shout about here at home. 4 straight losses at home so far. But Sunderland, Sheffield United, Liverpool and Crystal Palace failing to score in 3 of those games. Morris finds Hardy. Good skill from Hardy to shift it onto her right. Hardy! 1-0 to Coventry United. And who else would it be but Rio Hardy? It's their 8th goal of the season, and she scored 4 of them. This throw into the feet of Wilkinson, and just to get away to Toussaint. Wilkinson again. Wilkinson inside, space to turn, and played through, and a chance for 2-0, and it is 2-0. But the offside flag's up against Rio Hardy, it won't count. Johnson round the corner. Beaver Jones. Beaver Jones might shoot. Tries to square it back instead for Johnson, who scoops it over. That was a chance for Bristol City. Cataldo running through the defender. Slips it through from Melissa Johnson. Johnson wide. Well, for a player of her quality, you expected her to score there. Melissa Johnson. Taldo round the corner. That's a clever move. Chloe Bull's ball in, off the top of the bar, and back in, and Bristol City have equalised. They're straight back to the centre circle as they hunt for the winner, and the bottom club's resistance has been broken.
Yeah, fingers crossed something a little more comfortable this afternoon, eh? Thanks for joining us on Robins TV. Bristol City preparing to take on Coventry United in the FA Women's Championship. Don't forget to leave your comments of support down below if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. And of course, you can tweet us at Bristol City WFC if you're watching on Robins TV as well. It's almost time to get things underway at the HPC, but not before we get up close and personal with another one of the shining stars in this Bristol City squad. This week, I caught up with Ella Powell to get her story so far. Ella, welcome to Robins TV. let's start with the last game. It was always going to be a tough task keeping up with Liverpool. So how is the camp this week after losing the chance for promotion?
Yeah, good. I mean, it's been a good season for us. Liverpool are a very strong team, and they've been strong throughout the season, and so we knew it was going to be a tough challenge. We gave it our all, and we've got to be proud of the effort. But we're all buzzing. We've all had a positive season, so we're just seeing now how high we can stay up the table and how many points we can achieve in the last few games.
Yeah, I guess the great thing is, though, that this squad is young enough and clearly good enough to come back stronger and challenge again.
Yeah, and I think there's been a few situations this season where we've had to show a bit of resilience. You know, we've come back from being 1-2-0 down during games, but also bounced back from defeats as well. So I think we've shown that this season, so that resilience has definitely been a strong part of our team this season.
So take us back to the start of your journey then. You're another player to cross the bridge from Wales. There's quite a few of you now here at Bristol City. Did you grow up in a football-loving family then over in Cardiff?
Not really. No one in my family really plays football. My dad's rugby through and through, of course, being Welsh. So I definitely kind of went against the grain with that. But my football journey kind of started with my dad. He took me along to a local boys training session. I got stuck in and it kind of went from there, really.
And you just sort of loved it straight away, I guess.
Yeah, it just kind of made sense in my head. I had a lot of energy as a kid, so it was one way for me to sort of utilise that. But yeah, never really looked back.
There's something of a theme with women's football I found doing these interviews with you guys this season, where players will take a year out and go and play in the US. Now, you did that as well. You're no different. You spent some time at Georgia State Panthers. So why do you think so many players take up that option?
Well, I mean, obviously for me, my plan was to go out there for the 4 years and complete the degree. And I think I made the decision that in terms of my football, I wanted to come back and try and push to play in the championship. And obviously that worked out for me. But I think it's an amazing opportunity. It was the best life experience I could have asked for, and I have no regrets about going out. And I think everyone that I speak to absolutely loves their time out there, and it just offers young players such an experience to go and experience, you know, different kind of football, really. I mean, in the States it's very physical, very athletic, and you know, in America sport is massive out there, and so it's an amazing opportunity for anyone to kind of go out there when you're young and kind of have that experience, and then when you come back to the UK, kind of, you know, come back with that breadth of experience. So yeah, it was definitely great, and I think that's probably why so many people do it.
Yeah, come back a better player, I guess.
Yeah,
exactly. So you come back in 2019 actually and play for Lewis, Charlton, as we've already mentioned, and then you joined up with Bristol City last summer. So at 22 now, how comfortable are you feeling at championship level already?
Yeah, it's been great. I think football's a funny thing because you can seem young and seem inexperienced, but actually managed to pack a lot into my short career so far. So yeah, I'm loving championship football at the minute. Obviously Bristol's my first full-time experience, and I think it's really allowed me the chance to kind of kick on, and this has definitely been the most enjoyable season so far. But yeah, the championship is starting to feel a bit like home to me now. That's
good. And just finally, you know, we've already mentioned it's not to be this year for you girls, but what has Lauren Smith said to the team this week for those 3 remaining games?
I think even without Lauren needing to say it, we all know how important they are. We weren't able to secure top spot, but our standards are pretty high for ourselves as a group, and I think finishing anywhere below second at this point would be a letdown for us. After all the hard work that we've done this season, and you know, managing to claw our way back up to the top 2 spots, it's within all of us now to make sure we secure that and do ourselves justice for this season, really.
Nice one. Thank you, Ella.
Thank you.
Great to chat to Ella Powell earlier this week, and you'll be able to see on your screen there the girls are almost ready to come out ahead of this game. The race for promotion is over, but there is still work to be done in the FA Women's Championship for Bristol City. A fight for second place is still alive, with as many as 5 teams battling it out to be the best of the rest, but the Robins are in pole position. They could also have a say in what happens at the bottom of the table too, with today's visitors fighting for their place in next season's championship. Coventry are 6 points adrift with 3 games to play, and a win for the home side today will deal a big blow to the Midlanders' Momentum, who come into this one unbeaten in their last 5 games. It's time for Bristol City to put the ghost of their past behind them and look to the future. A strong finish to the season, a second place finish perhaps, and maybe even ending the season as the league's top scorers puts a massive warning out to the rest of the division that next year Bristol City will be the ones to watch. And we're almost ready for kickoff, so while we wait for the two teams to come out, let's have a look at the starting 11s for both of these sides today. And starting with our visitors from Coventry, 2 changes for them. They both come at the back, with Naomi Hartley and Natalie Haig coming in for Grace Rigler and Alana Mann. Coventry looking to go, as I mentioned, for their 6th game unbeaten this afternoon. All eyes will be on captain and Golden Boot winner for the past 2 seasons in this division as well, Katie Wilkinson. Much like our Abby Harrison, she is the talisman of this side and will be a danger up front. Should be quite a battle between those two, actually, something to look forward to. On the bench for Coventry, there's only 6 names, actually. Small bench. Clark, Rigler, Orthodoxu, McGrother, Colville and Alana Mann, as I've already mentioned there. And as for Bristol City, well, Lauren Smith makes 3 changes to the team that lost out to Liverpool a couple of weeks ago. Ella Powell comes in for Naomi Lazell on the right-hand side of defence. Jasmine Bull will line up alongside Chloe Bull in the centre of midfield, with Gwen Davies dropping out of the starting 11. And good to see Mel Johnson coming into the attack, which should see Fionn Morgan just drop back slightly into a more midfield role. Flo Allen, therefore, is on the bench today as I've mentioned, Mel Johnson coming back in. Abby Harrison captains the side again today in search of goal number 20 of the season. On the bench for City, Sophie Whitehouse, Naomi Lazell, Simran Jamat, Flo Allen, Gwen Davies, Izzy Cook, Maddie Wild, Lily Greenslade and Jess Woolley. So, 2 home games left, 3 left this season, of course. This is a game that should have happened in January, of course. The whole reason being that it wasn't was that administration issues for Coventry United meant that we were almost close to not seeing a Coventry United ever again, but they're back on track. They have got the points deduction, which means they are where they are in the league, of course, but we can finally, 3 months later than planned, get this game underway between these two sides. It's a much nicer day today than you would have thought it would be in January as well. Beautifully sunny. Windy, mind you, but a perfect Easter Sunday treat for you watching wherever you're watching today. As I mentioned, Facebook, YouTube. If you're a regular subscriber to Robins TV as well, just log in. It's free today. You can watch the action there as well, wherever you are in the world. Three games left. It almost feels like next season starts today, and that might be a strange thing to say, but as I've already mentioned, if City do end the year as the best of the rest, it puts a strong message out to whoever ends up in the Championship next season, whoever comes down from the WSL, whoever comes up, that Bristol City are one of the big fishes in this pond. And it looks like we are just about ready to get things underway. City in their all-red kit, of course, at home. Players take the knee against all forms of discrimination in our game and around the world. We're finally underway. 2nd versus 12th. But in terms of form, it's the team in 12th that come into this one in the better of it at the moment. That's an audacious start from them. The ball has gone out, though. It'll be a throw into Bristol City. Harrison tries to control it with the help of Melissa Johnson as well. Long ball forward to Tara Murray, goes hunting for it. Coventry confident enough to try and play the triangles at the moment, but it's picked up well. This is Melissa Johnson with an excellent first touch and a nice pass as well to find Beaver Jones. Can she get the cross in? Cuts inside on a right foot, shoots, and that's our first shot, and it's blocked away for a corner. Less than a minute on the clock, and Melissa Johnson is back to doing what she does best, playing in Aggie Beaver Jones with Abby Harrison just ahead of her as well. An early corner for the Robins. Fionn Morgan will trot over to take this one. I can see five players in the 6-yard box to aim for. The right foot of Morgan. It's crossed in towards the front post. It did find a red head. I think it was Jasmine Bull, or no, Chloe Bull down there, who just maybe got underneath it a little bit. Decent cross from Morgan. See it again here, yeah. Chloe almost just turns her back on it slightly, has to strain to get her head on it, but a good early sighter nonetheless. Another long ball forward. Controlled well, and now Freya Thomas can try and spray the ball out wide, get it into wider positions, and it's picked up well. This could be an opportunity here for Coventry United as they come forward with Alicia and Dow. Chance to get the cross in. Ferguson towards it's avoided everybody there. Towards the back post, I should say. Ferguson just given way too much time here to get the cross into the box. Looking for the head of Charlie Escort. But both teams with early crosses into the box. Picked up again by a green shirt. And that's a foul against Chloe Bull. Given away in a dangerous position there. City perhaps a little bit too static. It was easy enough for Coventry to pick off, and they've won a free kick in a dangerous position here. This is Amy Palmer territory for those who follow Bristol City women regularly. Unfortunately, she's not in the squad today. This is and it's a Coventry free kick, of course. But interesting to see if Katie Wilkinson, wearing the captain's armband today, can get her team off to a flying start. A few in the box, but she goes for the strike, and that's way over the crossbar in the end. Decent place to strike it from, you don't blame her really. But that will not challenge Fran Bentley. Long ball forward again, and again Wilkinson's got time to control it. City just need to relax a little bit here at the back. Picked off again by a green shirt. It's Ndow. Ndow and Escort just need to communicate a little better. This is Wilkinson on the edge of the box. On her right foot, shoots low and easy enough for Bentley. Perhaps a chance to break. Ella Powell, plenty of room. Aspin clears up the scraps, but here come United again. Escort finds Wilkinson, bit more space now as she moves towards the box. And Dow with the cross, headed away by Aspin. Hartley. Naomi Hartley, this is moving forward. Came through the ranks at Liverpool and Manchester United. Comes with good pedigree. Good tackle by Beaver Jones, snatching the ball off Katie Wilkinson, who has to concede a throw-in. Beaver Jones finding Harrison. Ball still in play. Harrison has to check back. This ball might go all the way back to the goalkeeper. It does. Good pressure from Coventry. I think City are expecting a stern test today, though. As I've already mentioned, that the league positions really don't tell the full story here. City are going to have a test on their hands. Cataldo with a nice first touch despite the slip. Ball still in play as well. Found Beaver Jones. Great work from Cataldo. Now Bull with a chip over the top, using the pace of Fionn Morgan if she can, but the bounce does for the speedy Welsh wizard. And there's a collision then in the end between the defender and goalkeeper. Yeah, nasty one between Natalie Johnson and her keeper. Both of them back on their feet though, which is good to see. Offside given against, I think that's Escort down there. Oh, sorry, Olivia Ferguson actually was just caught offside. Wasteful free kick by Cataldo. Hands possession just straight back to the opposition. Good to speak to Ella Powell earlier, as you may have seen if you were only just joining this this programme. You've just missed an interview I did with Ella Powell earlier this week, talking about the mindset that the squad have had after the difficult loss. But the goalkeeper, come back to that, because the goalkeeper has made a mistake there. This is a chance perhaps for City to take the lead. Morgan passing the ball forward. Chloe Bull's lost her boot, but we play on. Morgan, can she keep the ball in play? No, it'll be a goal kick. Well, it all happened there. It shouldn't have done from Coventry's own goal kick, but it certainly did. Morgan just trying to get past the challenge, and the ball wins the race on that occasion. And wisely, the goalkeeper decides this time, I'm going to go long rather than playing it around in our own box. Yes, I was going to say that Ella Powell is talking about the mindset that the side have had these last couple of weeks after losing to Liverpool, of course, in that promotion decider, almost. That they are determined to make sure that they finish the season on a high. Typically, Bristol City have lost consecutive league games for the first time all season, and it just so happened to be the two biggest games of their season. They hadn't lost consecutive games in the league all year. Long ball over the top. The flag stays down momentarily, but does go up in the end against Wilkinson. Just managed to sneak off between Morgan and Aspin. Or Powell and Aspin, I think it is over there. And for Coventry, a loss today certainly wouldn't put the nail in the coffin. It wouldn't help, but it'd still be 6 points adrift with 2 to play. But the last game of the season is against the team above them, Watford. So we could be in for a final day shootout if all things go according to plan for Coventry United. Which would be an incredible turnaround for a team that was deducted 10 points in January and are still fighting for their place in the Championship. Nice run from Morgan, looking for the overlapping run of Abby Harrison. Defender just has to clear it out for a corner. That was great work from Fionn Morgan. Excellent throw as well to avoid about 3 green shirts there. Second corner of the game for City is taken quickly. Beaver Jones on the edge of the box with those quick feet. Jinks onto her right foot, shoots, and just needed a little bit more whip on that. The grimace on her face there, she knows too. Not quite what she had in mind, obviously. Excellent turn, it just needs a little bit more curl and a little bit more whip on the right foot. We've seen her do it, of course. Beaver Jones back defending now. And Dow with a quick throw, finding Ferguson. Tara Murray's there first. Murray with a bit more time this time around. Needs help now. Ball still in play with Cataldo, and it just creeps out in the end, right in front of the Bristol City dugout. Free kick given against Chloe Bull there. Seems a little harsh, or maybe it was against Melissa Johnson. There was a coming together between forward players. It's actually Jasmine Bull that gets a forearm to the face as well, but the free kick's given against Bristol City. Seems a little harsh. We'll see this again. I'm not really sure why the referee's given a free kick there against anybody. Didn't seem anyone did any harm there, but there we go. And City are down to 10 men here as well momentarily because, or 10 players I should say, because Jasmine Bull is off the field receiving treatment for her face as well. So a double whammy for Bristol City here as they have to defend this free kick. Charlie Escort. Long ball in. Bentley's underneath this one and does excellently. Arguably took more damage there than the Coventry player did for the free kick, but excellent work from Fran Bentley to see off 3 Coventry players. Ferguson goes through the legs of Satara Murray, wants a free kick on the edge of the box, isn't going to get one. Great footwork there from Olivia Ferguson. City again playing around on the edge of their box at the moment, just need to try and get out of danger, and Beaver Jones does so, holding off the challenge as well. Great work from Aggie Beaver Jones. Gets a free kick as well. Great turn, Aggie Beaver Jones. Only on loan from Chelsea, of course, so it might be that this is the penultimate time we see her on Robins TV in the red of Bristol City. You never know. But what a season she's had. One of the star players this year. Long ball from Aspin, over everybody, but defended on the edge of the box towards Chloe Bull, who hits it on the half volley. And out for a goal kick. No pressure on the Coventry defence so far. But it's a wasteful pass under no pressure at all. Beaver Jones goes past one. Can't go past the second challenge, but it might fall kindly to Abby Harrison. Just avoids her right foot. Surely the key today for that Coventry defence is to give Abby Harrison as little time on the ball as possible. She's scored goals from nearly everywhere on this pitch this season. Powell looking for her again with a through ball. Doesn't find her. Again, wasteful from Coventry. Nice ball over the top. Has got too much on it in the end. And easy for the goalkeeper. 15 minutes or so gone on Robins TV. Thank you for watching. Wherever you are, hopefully surrounded by chocolate. Throwing on the far side then, which Powell will take, and it's a long throw towards Harrison. Towering header from Murray. Only finds a green shirt. Pass out wide towards Undow. Cataldo with her work cut out for her here. She's won a free kick. There was a slight nudge in the back on Leah Cataldo. She was under pressure really from two Coventry players. Unfortunate to win the free kick as well. Powell with room to run. Wants the 1-2 with Morgan. Has it as well. On her right foot, can she get a cross into the box now? Checks onto her left. Crosses with the left. Does find Abby Harrison. Second wave is led by Jasmine Bull. But it breaks down in the end, and Coventry are able to clear their lines and perhaps hit City on the counter-attack here. But the ball doesn't stay in play. Difficult team to break down, Coventry, in recent weeks. One to watch for them, I thought, would be the goalkeeper, Lucy Thomas. 4 clean sheets in her last 4 games. Haven't conceded a goal in that time. And it's that which has given them hope today. And for the rest of the season, of course. Harrison. Run from Beaver Jones, and just wonder there if Abby almost had too much time on her hands then. Thought about playing the ball in for Aggie Beaver Jones. Too much on it. Morgan on the edge of the box. Plays a nice pass into Harrison. Clever back heel, finds Beaver Jones. Great feet from Beaver Jones. Goes past one. Wants a free kick as well. Not going to get it. She's still down, Aggie Beaver Jones. Holding the inside of her leg as well. Long ball forward, which Ferguson will run onto. A bit of a confusion there between Aspin and the goalkeeper. It's all gone a bit too much there for the City defence. They managed to win it back in the end with Harrison. Good pressing from Coventry. And finally, a bit of normality has resumed at the back. Aspin running forward. Great run from the teenager. Pass needed work though. Chipped ball over the top, and it's done for Ella Powell here. Cross into the box, which Satara Murray clears away. Hard to say which side really is on top here. I think City might have just edged it in terms of the possession stakes, but Both sides have had a few little half chances and a few half crosses into the box as well, so nobody really on top just yet. That's nice from Wilkinson, who takes the shot, and it's a mean dipping shot as well, swerved away from the far post in the end. Great feat from the Coventry skipper. Just dodges the challenge of Chloe Bull, and from our angle it doesn't look too far away. Here come Coventry again, but Abby Harrison back defending. Chipped ball over the top for Murray, trying to utilise the pace of Fionn Morgan if she can, but even for Fionn, that was a little bit too much. Offside again. Given against Charlie Escort. Ball is flicked on by a Coventry head here. Abby Harrison keeps the ball in play and tries to cross it across the edge of the face of the goal, really. Perhaps far too much power on it. Excellent clearance by Bentley. And Harrison with a mean drive across goal. Not sure if she was going for the shot there or trying to play in Fionn Morgan, but arguably the closest City have come. One in the Coventry half by Bull. And picked up well by Powell now. Twists and turns. Plays in Johnson, and now Morgan can get a cross in. Harrison wants it. It might go all the way through to Beaver Jones though. But for the challenge at the back. And City maybe just starting to grow in confidence here. Cataldo under pressure. Nice turn. One way then the other, and gets herself out of trouble expertly. Certainly feels like Leah Cataldo has had a lot to do in this first half of the first half. She's dealt with it well, and her calmness has allowed City to maintain possession. Cataldo again, charging forward under pressure from three green shirts. Wants a free kick. Referee this time obliges. It'll be Chloe Bull who stands over this one. City's creative force in the middle. The best part of 2022 has a chance to put the ball into the box here. Over a few green shirts, but it does find Beaver Jones, who heads over the bar, and I think an offside flag might have just gone up against Aggie Beaver Jones there. See again here. Great cross in from Bull. Does find Beaver Jones, but over the bar, and yeah, the offside flag did go up against the Chelsea loanee. She'll be pleased to know that her teammates back at Chelsea have reached the FA Cup final today. The Women's FA Cup final. They've beaten Arsenal. Ball kept in play by Powell. Flicked on by Sitara Murray, which has allowed Wilkinson to have a chance to get the ball into the box here. Trapped in the corner flag, but at the moment Now the byline still in play with Wilkinson. Murray gets back there and uses her strength superbly. And City, well, win a free kick, but Beaver Jones wasn't too happy about that. There was a chance for City to break, perhaps. Wilkinson did the hard part, getting past Satara Murray, but the girl from Houston is flying in and wins the ball back in her own box. Great defending. Cataldo with a bit of time. Wasted pass, but a ball forward now. Murray again proving so difficult to get past. I mean, this is a great first touch by Ferguson over the head of Murray, and anyone else you'd have thought you're in there, but Satara Murray does so well to just shield the ball and win a free kick as well. Nice footwork from Bull. Powell has room, as does Morgan. City just finding pockets of space now. Or bigger pockets of space, I should say. Cataldo. Loose touch, but it will be a throw in to the Reds. Taken quickly. Jasmine Bull. Protecting the ball well. Looking for Abby Harrison in the box. It might find Morgan, you know. Cleared away in the end. And safe to say, City have grown into this game and are probably in the ascendancy now. Wilkinson loses it to Chloe Bull. Still trying to fight and win the ball back. Aspin skips past the challenge. This could be an opportunity for Jasmine Bull. Defender wants the keeper to come and collect. Be a corner to Bristol City. Bit of confusion there by the looks of things between Natalie Haig and the goalkeeper Lucy Thomas. Looks like the corner's been taken quickly. It has. In towards the box now. Murray's underneath that one. It was Aspin, I think. Corner was taken quickly, caught everybody off guard. Yeah, Aspin wins the header. She's just a little bit too far out, though. Free kick to Bristol City. Wilkinson on her knees, can't quite believe that one. Again, very quick to blow the whistle here, the referee. Aspin goes up for the header, probably misses it, misjudges it, to be honest. And maybe the slightest touch from Wilkinson perhaps put her off, and that's what the referee's seen. She was closer to it, of course, but seemed a little harsh from where we are. Wilkinson again just gets surrounded, but is able to get out of trouble, and this is an opportunity because Ferguson is charging towards goal now. She's got 3 for company, but takes the shot on and it's blocked away and out for a corner. Misjudged header again at the back, this time by, well, Aspin again. And Ferguson charging towards goal. At one point she was one-on-one with the keeper, but great recovery from the Bristol City defence to see it out for a corner instead. Olivia Ferguson, she actually spent 2 seasons at Bristol City. She's one of the former alumni, if you like, between 2016 and 2018. In comes the corner now towards the back post, avoided everybody. Hit some part of Chloe Bull, still in Coventry possession though. City need to clear their lines and do so. It's certainly not been dull, this game. Just waiting for City to have that real clear-cut opportunity on goal. There's a few half chances here and there, but they're growing into the game. Wilkinson's managed to turn her marker there and has the shot on goal, which is well saved. Still the chance comes, though. A low crosser across the box, cleared away. Third opportunity for Coventry to get the ball in here. Can they make the most of it? Good defending by City in the end, and it's loose one given away to Mel Johnson, and Abby Harrison's onside here, starting in her own half. She's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Defender's trying to come back. She shoots, and well finished by Abby Harrison. And after 32 minutes, the deadlock is broken. She finally gets that golden opportunity she was craving. Definitely onside, starting in her own half, of course. And the Scot blasts it into the bottom right-hand corner, arm up in the air, Shearer-esque. And Abby Harrison gives Bristol City a well-deserved 1-0 lead. Excellent finish from the edge of the box. I think she had the beating of the defender there. She could have perhaps gone on even closer, but decided to hit it from about 20 yards out. And gives Bristol City the lead. Well, that's plan A out of the window for Coventry. Time to move on to plan B, and that is to try and get back into this game from a losing position. For Bristol City, it would be try and see this one out, but that's loose from Satara Murray, and this is opportunity for Coventry to bounce straight back. Cross comes in now towards the edge of the box. It's bounced over everybody. Here they come again, though. Crossed in and out for a goal kick this time. Decent cross from Natalie Johnson, but just avoids Katie Wilkinson. Morgan playing in Harrison again, who's found some more space. Looking to get a cross into the box here, Harrison. Still in play, is it? Or has it just gone out? No, it has gone out. Goal kick. Harrison ducks her head. She knew she just came off her toe here. It's unfortunate, really. Stolen by Beaver Jones. 3 ahead of her. One of them's Harrison. Another one's Johnson. Can she finish it off here? Mel Johnson on her left foot. Back in towards Harrison. Avoids her. Oh, I just wonder if Mel Johnson could have had a go there. So often a provider in this team, of course, Melissa Johnson. Countless assists for Abby Harrison. Just wonder if she could have driven that one across the keeper and maybe doubled City's lead. Risky again. Here's Mel Johnson. Abby Harrison's on her right. Is she going to finish it off this time? Across to Harrison. Can she finish it? No, she's hit the post. Yet again, Melissa Johnson. She's always got one eye on where Abby Harrison is. She could have played her in earlier. Decides to put it on a plate. Oh, it's a difficult opportunity. The angle's tight. But so generous again from Melissa Johnson to put it on a plate for Abby Harrison. And Coventry here are struggling. Credit to them for wanting to play out from the back, but that's twice now in a matter of minutes that they've almost been punished for playing around on their edge of their own box. Ferguson and Murray once again sees her off. Hartley, ball forward. A little more direct this time. Might even have been a shot, you know, from Haig. Bull. Long ball forward. Doesn't find Harrison this time. Nice touch from Beaver Jones. She's done really well there, looking to now get a cross in. On the edge of the box is Morgan, who might still be able to keep the ball in play here, or she's unlucky. What a touch that is from Beaver Jones. See this again here. Just missed it ever so slightly there, but great work from Beaver Jones to play in Morgan. What a player she's going to become, Aggie Beaver Jones, over the years. If her journey ends with Bristol City now, it's been a pleasure. And I look forward to seeing what the future holds for Aggie Beaver Jones, because what a talented player. And we've been blessed to have her in the red shirt this season. Beaver Jones again battling down there, loses the battle this time to Ndow, who wants the ball back. It does find its way to Alicia Ndow. Escort. It's a bit more calm and a bit more assured from Coventry here. Cross in towards the box now. Might have an opportunity here for them to strike it. It doesn't quite spin and bounce enough for them, but again on the edge of the box, a decent shot is out for a goal kick. Just didn't quite bounce enough there, did it, for Olivia Ferguson? Opportunity was there. It's a great cross. Just under 7 minutes to go of normal time in this first half. If you're only just joining us, City leading 1-0. I'll let you guess who scored. Well done if you said Abby Harrison. No prizes though, because it was obvious. Alicia Ndow with the throw. All ball forward is misjudged. Morgan and Harrison trying to work together. There was only 2 of them against 4 Coventry defenders, and they lose out this time. Keeper uncomfortable on her left foot there. Ball is lost again. Jasmine Bull needs some support. Ball forward as the flag stayed down against Ferguson again. She's just caught offside. Only by a couple of yards, I think, but definitely offside. Huge ball forward from Aspin. Puts City right in the Coventry third. They've done well to get out of it. And Dow on loan from Aston Villa. Playing a ball forward to Wilkinson. Wilkinson's disappointed with herself there. She knows it was a poor ball forward to Ndow. doing everything she can, using all of her experience to try and keep Coventry in the division next year. It's a tall task, but they're doing well so far, these final games, and that's lost in City's half. Wilkinson again, playing the ball out wide to Ndow. Deep cross into the box. Bentley thought about it, in the end decides to leave it and tells Powell to do the same. Goal kick to Bristol City. Well judged in the end by City's number 26. City just look comfortable at the moment, don't they? As the clock ticks down towards half-time, leading 1-0 through Abby Harrison. Looked comfortable at the back as well. A few little slip-ups here and there, but as the clock ticks down, City are in the position they want to be in. Too many bad touches from Cataldo there, is giving away the ball, and it'd be a throw in. Free kick to Bristol City. Cataldo just hauled down there after the ball was put through her legs. Beaver Jones puts her foot through that one. Again, a soft free kick given against Bristol City this time. I have to say, the referee has given decisions like that for both sides. Seemed a little soft. Ball nodded back in towards the penalty area. Coventry want a penalty, given for a handball against Atara Murray, which the referee has ignored. Instead, the ball's picked up by Bentley and punted long towards Harrison, who uses the pace of Morgan to her advantage. 2 in the box. Instead, it goes all the way back to Harrison. Flicks it one way. Cross into the box now towards Beaver Jones. And Chloe Bull just tries to get it round the corner, but Coventry clear their lines. Only momentarily, though. The backspin on the ball means it hasn't gone out of play. Beaver Jones again. Shifts one way. Crosses in under pressure. And avoids everybody once again. But City really testing this Coventry defence as we start to wind down. Just 20 seconds left of normal time. Shanked clear. Couldn't Coventry clear it away? Great touch by Cataldo. Excellent work and the room to move as well. Now Morgan. Can she get a cross in? Can City finish the half strongly with Harrison? Oh, had to be tipped over in the end by the keeper. It's not really Harrison's best effort either. Not by a long stretch. And she was forced to stretch on this cross. It was a good cross, but oh, Harrison wins a corner, but she'll be disappointed she didn't get more on that. In comes the cross towards the front post, nodded clear. Still not quite away. Few lining up for it now. One of them is Beaver Jones. Coventry need to clear their lines. Found Harrison on the edge of the box, on her left foot. Wilkinson and Harrison finally doing battle together down there. Still not away. Powell, can she get a shot off? Blocked away, and finally the green shirts from Coventry are able to get it away. And that'll do for half-time. What an entertaining first half that was. Only the one goal to speak of, and it's gone to the way of Bristol City. But so far so good for the Robins, and we knew it would be a battle with Coventry, who are fighting at the bottom of the table, of course. And they're not going to go away. It's going to be just as enthralling in the next 45 minutes. Wow. At the HPC, Bristol City 1, Coventry United 0. After the ad break, we'll leave you with the best bits. After the ad break, we'll leave you with the best bits of the first half.
It's more than a game.
It's my match day ritual.
It's our walk to the gate.
It's meeting my mates.
It's nothing without our fans.
It's the ups
and the downs.
It's our young lads coming through.
It's my dream come true.
It's our club!
It's a way of life.
It's all about Randall. It's brilliant.
remind you all we have refreshments available for you to purchase at via the entrance way. City season tickets are now on sale to watch City women at the long-term performances for the 2022-23 season. Tickets are priced at just £60 for adults and £40 for under 12s, and all under 12s will be They're on sale now at tickets.bristol-sport.co.uk.
Half-time here at the HPC, where Bristol City are leading 1-0, thanks to Guess Who, Abby Harrison, of course. Happy Easter Sunday, wherever you're watching this game. Hopefully surrounded by chocolate eggs and chocolate bunnies and all that stuff, and maybe enjoying your Easter holidays as well. Because the guys at the Robbins Foundation certainly were this week when they hosted one of their holiday camps. Run in partnership with the Bristol City Council, they provide free activities in areas of deprivation in Bristol for young people on free school meals. These camps help kids get active, have fun, and here's a short video to explain a bit more.
So it's Tuesday of week 1 of our holiday camp. Put on an activity for the kids to come along. They also get fed. We have drinks breaks, snacks, and then we have a hot meal at lunch.
The volunteers helped set up lunches and set up all the tables and chairs. My favourite thing of the day is helping out people who won't usually see themselves here to try new things.
It's good for them to stay active, and they build new friendships with other people, so they have a good social life as well. And it might help them in school to get their mind off things. Some of them just don't like football, don't want to play football, they just want to be there for the social side of things. I think I enjoy it because you can build friendships with them and then get to know them.
It's simply as signing up their kid with sort of some details, and it's free to come along. So yeah, it's as simple as that. So it's not a long process at all.
More information can be found on holiday camps, because we've still got one more week of those next week, and other initiatives too that can be found on Robbins Foundation tab on the bcfc.co.uk, the Bristol City website, bcfc.co.uk. It's been a busy weekend actually for Bristol City. Another game tomorrow, and if you didn't get the chance to watch Bristol City's cracking away result yesterday on Friday at Stoke, here are the highlights, and I ask you this question: was it a cross or a shot?
That's a loose one. Matty James gets the ball into Chris Martin. It slid through to Semenyo. Could be a golden opportunity here for Bristol City. Semenyo drives over the crossbar. What a waste. Could have squared it there to Chris Martin. Wrong option, perhaps.
I think so. It's a good run. Great forward pass. Anton coming right across the pitch. Can he slip Chris Martin in for a tap in?
That's a good pass forward, and some trickery as well from Lewis Baker. Might get an opportunity, puts it wide in the end, but Dan Bentley was stationary in the Bristol City goal. A powerful run from midfield. Bristol City and their players represented their national sides all around the globe. Of course, Semenyo was potentially linking up with his national side as it swung in. A fine save, a strong palm away from Dan Bentley. It was a cracking header though.
Super save by Bents, parries it into a great area as well. Just need to get pressure on the cross.
Good touch from Atkinson to check back inside and reassess his options. Trip on Martin.
It was better by Robbie, stepped in, so he's committing players.
Taken quickly by Matty James. Chipped towards Martin at the back post, squares it, almost bundled back over his line by Phil Jagielka. Martin unselfishly looking for his colleague up top, Semenyo. It will be Matty James. Really inviting cross, but it's met by the man that conceded the free kick in the first place. Matty James, though, will have another opportunity. Swung in was Chris Martin. He couldn't quite get over it enough. Over the crossbar.
Two really good deliveries by Matty James. Just unlucky. I think it's Chris Martin just gets up, just
leaning back. Really tough opportunity. Dan.
Well, we'll have to cut that short, and I can't answer the question, was it a shot or a cross, because the girls are out already and there's been a change. Gwen Davies coming on. We'll see very shortly who that was for. Probably one of the Bulls, I would have thought, possibly, if she's slotting into midfield, but we'll see. But yeah, Bristol City, another fantastic win yesterday. Jada Silva with a cross or a shot, depending on your viewpoint there, to give City a 1-0 win at Stoke City yesterday. They're back in action tomorrow, actually. Easter Monday, live on Sky Sports. So no Robins TV tomorrow, but if you're lucky enough to have Sky Sports, Bristol City versus Sheffield United, 5:30 kickoff at Ashton Gate for that one. Of course, better off being at Ashton Gate, to be honest, because tickets are still available for that one. Nothing like live football. I'll be there watching the boys hopefully make it back-to-back wins against the Blades. Tickets still available, bcfc.co.uk for that one. Right then. City looking to double their advantage. Gwen Davies, by the looks of things, for Melissa Johnson at half-time. Gwen, who's really grown as the season's gone on, I think it's fair to say. If you've been following City from the start, not nearly involved enough at the beginning of the season, but in the last few weeks has been a solid base in that midfield, game after game. She's on for Melissa Johnson. Powell goes flying in, free kick given against her. Didn't win the header at all. Long ball forward, controlled well by Wilkinson. Powell's there again. On the edge of the box is Dow, but Beaver Jones trying to just nick it off her toes. Coventry looking to grow into this game. Perhaps start the half strongest. They need a goal from somewhere. A draw for them would be an ideal, well, a win obviously would be the perfect result, but even a draw today, they'd take that, I think. Powell chips one over the top, looking for Morgan, who's definitely going to have the pace to get past the defender and charge into the box. Two in there if she needs them. Deflected away as far as Davies, whose touch just lets her down. Still might fall for Bull. But Coventry are able to clear it away. Now this is Escort. Played out wide to Johnson. Looking for the run of Escort again, but it's got too much on it, out for a goal kick. But what a run that was from Fio Morgan. Charging into the box, looking for, there was two red shirts in there. Good start from the girls in red. Harrison in a deeper position. Try and spray the ball out wide, looking for the run of Morgan. Doesn't quite find her. Nice idea, though. Powell, 3 shirts ahead of her in red. Gets taken out as she's crossing that one into the box. We play on. She's back on her feet. And Dow is charging forward now. It's end-to-end stuff here. There's both sides looking in search of the first goal of the second half. Nice turn from Cataldo. Needed a bit of support though. Doesn't find it from Beaver Jones. This is giving an opportunity for Ferguson to get the ball into the box. Deep cross, evades everybody. Wilkinson can keep it in play. Another good cross. And Murray's there. And it's a great save from Bentley. Well, I thought Murray had it covered. Perhaps Bentley did as well until the last second. See this again. Excellent cross. Murray doesn't quite get enough on it, and in the end it needed the save from Fran Bentley low to her right. So the first opportunity of the second half does go to Coventry, and they'll have their tails up now. Cross in, avoids everybody, and straight out for a goal kick. It's that opportunity again. Great reaction save from Bentley. And here goes Beaver Jones again. Early cross this time. Not her best, it has to be said. Again, needed a little bit more curl on it really to find Morgan at the back post, but there's definitely more goals in this game, touch wood. That's my prediction at least. Both sides are going for it. Hear the cry from Murray, but she just punts it back into the goalkeeper's hands or feet. Plenty in attendance again today. Nice sunny day for it. A sunny Easter Sunday. Quite a good crowd in once again at the HPC. Just seem to be getting bigger and bigger, those crowds. Early ball forward again. Murray wins the header under immense pressure. Hartley goes back to her goalkeeper. Hint of a handball against Davies there, but we play on. Escort looking to play in Wilkinson, and this is where she's dangerous, forward facing, but there's Murray to see her off once again. Those two are really doing fantastic work down there. It's a great head-to-head battle going on. Murray's got the better of her so far, but you don't want to give Wilkinson too much space. Cataldo's tripped by Katie Morris. Header is misjudged and ball ends up trickling through Abby Harrison's legs. Still not quite away yet. Hartley hacks clear, only as far as Chloe Bull. Ball over the top finds Harrison with a chance to finish things off here. Can she get a shot on goal? She does, but it takes a... Well, it looked like it took a deflection. It didn't. It's going to be a goal kick. Great ball from Chloe Bull. Chipped ball over the top. Harrison surrounded by green shirts. Again, the angle's tight. She can't finish it off. 20 goals for the season now. Abby Harrison. Remarkable finishing. And she'll be around next season as well. Signed a new deal recently that will keep her here. Fingers crossed for 20 more goals next season. Crowd just calling for a little bit more from their side now. Second goal you feel would really kill things off. But a goal for the visitors, and it's game on again. pinball stuff in the middle of the park. Eventually finds Cataldo. Murray passes it out wide. Davies with the outside of her foot. Powell able to clear it away. Morgan flick on for Harrison, who will challenge for the ball. Maybe not. And that's better from Coventry because Wilson now can charge into the box. She's got the better of Aspin. Can she get the shot off? Great block from Brooke Aspin. Recovered so nicely. I say it every time I see her play. I still cannot believe that Brooke Aspin is a teenager. And she's done well, along with Satara Murray today, to keep out this division's Golden Boot winner for the past 2 seasons in Katie Wilkinson. Morris, nice challenge, well read by Murray. Powell charging forward now. Loads of room to work in. Cross towards the back post, finds Beaver Jones. It's a poor header. It's the best opportunity City have had in these openings of 10-11 minutes. Thumb up from Aggie Beaver Jones, but she knows she could have done better there with the header. Ball held up by Wilkinson. This is Ferguson now. Well read by Cataldo. Katie Morris unlucky there. Great vision to try and find the pass to Nat Johnson. Doesn't work out this time, but Coventry's certainly getting better now. As I mentioned, the next goal really is crucial in this game, you feel. Sort of in the balance at the moment. City making their way up this near touchline, but this time, ball is going to go back into Coventry hands. Wilkinson again. Needs some help. Is Ferguson onside? The flag stays down. She needs some help now, though. Cross in is blocked by Aspin. She punts that one clear. Much better passing this from Coventry. You can see Lauren Smith down there, gesticulating with her hands, just trying to organise her team's shape a little bit. This could be an opportunity. Is the flag going to stay down against Beaver Jones? No. The passer there, just wonder if he just needed to look up a little bit and see that Beaver Jones was definitely offside. Just hold that pass until she came back. Johnson keeps the ball in play. She's going to have time to maybe even get a shot off here. She does. Great save by Fran Bentley. Well, she's pulled off 2 brilliant saves in this second half, and this one might be my favourite. Great diving save over to her on her left side and palms it out for a corner. Coventry knocking on the door here. City have defending to do from this corner. On the hour. It's a poor corner. Bouncing along the floor. Bull with a little nudge in the back, but we play on, and now she might be able to play in Theon Morgan and just doesn't get a toe on it. It'll be a throw into Bristol City instead. Nice pass from Bentley to play in Powell. Beaver Jones skips past the challenge and gets taken out. Ella Powell is down now, just holding the her side maybe. Well, she's back on her feet anyway, now just having a chat with the gaffer. Taken quickly. Morgan's cross avoids everybody. Davies needs to pick up the scraps and actually just gives away a needless free kick there, really. Deep inside the Coventry half, but another set piece opportunity wasted there by Bristol City. Throw into Coventry, right in the corner. Over on the far side, taken by Endow. High cross, Bentley's underneath that one, but she's misjudged it and sitting to clear it off the line. They do so. Bentley won't want to watch that one back. She really misjudged the spin on the ball. It was so high in the sky. Still not quite away yet. Ferguson, Morgan's there to take it off her foot, but still come Coventry. Another cross, and this one is better by Bentley. She thankfully takes that one into her grasp. Nice bit of work here on the near side. Beaver Jones stands up her marker, shifts it onto her right foot again, tries to get a cross in, blocked away, corner to Bristol City. Living dangerously at the moment, Bristol City. Could really do with that second goal just to make things a little more comfortable. Bull with the corner on her left foot towards the back post. Well, it's actually evaded everybody there. Certainly not her best. Murray will do well to keep this one in. She does. Throw into the Robins on the far side. Davies back to Cataldo. Fewer options in the box. Does well to drift onto her left foot. And again, but that's a great challenge from Ndao, who seems to have pulled up there, just holding her hip overstretched slightly. She was holding her hip as she cleared the ball away. It looks okay to carry on. Cataldo again wants a free kick. Nothing doing, says the referee. It'll be a throw-in instead to Coventry. Ball still in play, right on the line there. Now it's finally going to be a throw to Coventry. Cleared away by Aspin. Really put a foot through that one again. Game just taking a bit of a lull here, the last sort of 5 minutes or so. Just lacking a bit of quality from both sides. Is Morgan going to be the spark to provide that? Not this time. On the bench for City, by the way, Naomi Lazell, Simran Jamat, Flo Allen. We've already had Gwen Davies come on, of course, and Jess Woolley. In terms of creative options, those are just some of them. It's quite a packed bench. Ball over the top has deceived Murray this time. Free kick, cheek free kick given against Murray there. And a yellow card as well against Satara Murray. She gets done for the flight of the ball, pushes Wilkinson in the back. Free kick to Coventry, but yeah, you'll see there, the referee pulls out the yellow card and gives one to Satara Murray, which seems a little harsh. Wilkinson finally gets one over on Murray. Free kick in a dangerous position then. We are into the final quarter of this game, if you like. City have had the better of things so far in this game, leading 1-0 through Abby Harrison. But now a chance for Coventry to equalise. In comes the free kick. Cleared away by Harrison. Out for a corner. Comes the corner now. It's a good cross as well. Finds a green shirt. Not much purchase behind the header. And Bull's able to clear it away. Bull hooks one over her shoulder. Wilkinson, quite a far way out. She thought about taking one on the half volley there. And Dow wins it back. Looking to try and get across into the box. Finds Wilkinson on the edge, and that's a nice pass to find a green shirt. Can Coventry equalise? No, the pass is just astray there. It was Escort who maybe could have taken that one and tried to strike it across goal. Went for the pass instead. And what an opportunity that was for Coventry to equalise. Probably their best opportunity. And changes are coming for Bristol City. Lauren Smith has seen enough. Johnson. wants a free kick. Doesn't get one. Goal kick instead. With 20 minutes to go. Oh, the goalkeeper is down here, so it's a chance for both teams to take a bit of a break. This does mean we might get a better idea of who those changes are that are going to come on. It's Simran Jamaat, I can see already down there, as you will be able to as well, wearing the number 10 shirt. She'll come on, and I think I saw Flo Allen too. Chance to take on some fluids because it is quite a hot day. As I'm sure plenty of you will attest to as well. Wherever you're watching this game. You can still get in contact with us, by the way, and show your support for the girls. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Robins TV. If you're a regular subscriber to that as well, it's free today, so just need to log in as you normally do and just click play, and you'll be able to watch Robins TV and watch the game there as well. Leave your comments if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube. Let us know what you think. How have the girls performed so far? Tough game today. Substitution then for Coventry sees Freya Thomas get replaced by Wriglar. It's an attacking change by the looks of things. She's gone straight onto the shoulder of Satara Murray. Powell gets clattered as she clears that one away. Wilkinson in a bit more of a deeper position now, looking for Wriglar ahead of her, wants a free kick, gets one. It's a positive start, and another yellow card for Gwen Davies there. That one probably a little bit more so, sort of breaking up a counter-attack, I suppose. The referee has just found her yellow cards in her pocket. Molly Green then with this free kick. Promoted from this division before, actually, with Manchester United. Fighting a different battle today. It's a long way out. Goes for the cross towards the back post. Headed away. And an offside flag goes up anyway. Ball hits the referee. That's not how these things work, I'm afraid. It needs to be a drop ball here. It will be in Bristol City hands. Taking a while to get things going, though, the referee, and it's back in Bristol City hands now. Just over 15 minutes to go in this game. City leading 1-0, looking to try and get a second if they can. Cataldo plays in Beaver Jones. That's a nasty challenge on Cataldo. You can see the pained expression on Cataldo's face. She's back on her feet, which is good to see. Gets clattered into And again, the referee reaches into a pocket yellow card for Naomi Hartley. It's really not been that sort of game so far until the last sort of 10 minutes or so. We hadn't seen any cards or any fouls like that of any description, but it's become a bit needly as the cross goes in. It's a deep cross. Goalkeeper comes out to punch it. And the referee stops play here. I wonder if goalkeeper just may have punched Natalie Haig in the back of the head as well. Seems okay. It's all just become a bit stop-start in the last 5 or 10 minutes. See it again. Yeah, wow. Natalie Haig gets completely sandwiched between two of her own players there. And she'll go off the pitch for some treatment. Not that she looks in any degree of pain or discomfort, but nonetheless. Ball back to the keeper then. She goes long, looking for Ndow. The ball is going to find its way to her as well. Throw into Bristol City though. Ndow let that one go, thinking she'd get the decision. Harrison does really well to hold play up. Aspin clears her lines. City just need to get a bit more control on the play here. It's just been a bit too much hit and hope at the moment, and they've lost possession in their own half. Wilkinson on the edge of the box, maybe looking to strike, instead it goes back, and Escort smashes that one over. Nowhere near the goal. Just leaning back slightly too much on that one. Bentley won't mind though. She's had to make a couple of good saves in this game. Won't want to make too many more. Ball is lost, and Dow trying to win it back, but Bull just puts her foot through it and gets it clear. Almost feels like City are trying to just hold on to what they've got, really, rather than try and snatch a second. Real credit to Coventry because they've limited City to few chances. They've lost it now. Harrison on the edge of the box, a long way out, goes for goal. Good save by the keeper. And that pretty much sums up what I was just saying. They've limited City to chances like that, really. Yes, Harrison's got a 20th goal of the season, but it's not been vintage stuff. And they have had defending to do, as they do now. Murray steps across. We'll find Wilkinson on the edge of the box. Her best opportunity goes wide. Riglar just finds herself a pocket of space. And Wilkinson just falling away from that one. Just under 10 minutes to go in this game. As it stands, City would be 3 points clear of next week's opponents, London City Lionesses. You've got to feel a win in that game. Well, in fact, definitely a win in that game would seal second place for the season. So, a good result here. Same again next week. And that rounds off a pretty good season for Lauren Smith's side. For Coventry, meanwhile, they would remain 6 points adrift of safety with 2 to play. Meaning, of course, they'd have to win both of their final games, but the last game is against the team above them, so you never know in this league. Long ball forward, which Bentley has come out to collect with her feet and does really well to just calmly pass that one off to Ella Powell. Molly Green. Ball over the top is a good one. Again, chance for a cross into the box. Good cross. Can it find a green shirt? It does! They've got that all-important equaliser. They've been battling and fighting for it for all of this second half. Does that ball leave the edge of the field? Well, that'll be debated about, but what you can't deny is Wilkinson has another goal. And finally, in the battle between Murray and Wilkinson, let's have a look at this first. I think she just about keeps that one in play. It's an excellent cross from Natalie Johnson. And I think Wilkinson gets the final header, the final touch on that. And that sets us up for a blockbuster finish. It's no more than Coventry deserve, to be honest. They've battled hard in this second half. And we always knew Katie Wilkinson would have something to say about this. Finished 1-1 the last time these two teams met, of course. Almost a reverse last time as well. City were 1-0 down, and it was a late equaliser from Abby Harrison. Here come Coventry again. Ferguson. Escort just runs out of steam there, and she's not going to be able to keep that ball in play. Well, that does change things in the table, because now City would only be 1 point clear of London City Lionesses ahead of next week's game. And Coventry are 5 points adrift of Watford. 5 minutes to go on Robins TV. Davies. Chipped ball forward looking for Harrison. Offside given against Ferguson. Beaver Jones skips past a couple of challenges. Cataldo. Oh, wasteful pass there from Leah Cataldo. A few tired legs out there now, aren't there? It's been a good battle between these two teams. Is there a third goal in this game, and which way is it going to go? Beaver Jones. Again using those quick feet. Again goes down looking for a foul, nothing given. Ferguson. Murray again using her pace well. Davies has time, bit of room as well. But Coventry are stretching Bristol City here and stretching the game out. Into the corner it goes. Murray goes through the back of Ferguson. Free kick to Coventry. Again, a dangerous position here. Murray needs to be careful. She is on a yellow card now. Very similar to the first foul that she gave away, which she was booked for. So, is this an everyone forward type of job for Coventry City? It's quite a way out. Escort tells Molly Green to just walk away. She's got this one. 2 minutes almost on the clock. Escort crosses in, needs to be cleared. Ball kept in play almost by Johnson. That one definitely has gone out. Powell with a throw. Davies had time to be a little bit more composed than that. Here comes Murray again through the back of Coventry City attacker. As I mentioned, she needs to be careful. It's actually going to be a free kick. Wow, against Coventry there. Okay, well, I didn't expect that because Murray goes flying in, trying to win the ball. And she's actually won the free kick. Change for Bristol City. Off comes Leah Cataldo. And I think that's Naomi Lazelle down there coming on for her. A remarkable decision by the referee, though. 40 seconds left on the clock. Once this game's finished, don't go anywhere. We're going to hopefully hear from the gaffer, Lauren Smith, for her thoughts on, well, who knows what the result of this game will be. Have to feel there's going to be chances for both sides in this, as we wait to find out how much time we've got. And that's a loose pass and perhaps a chance for City to break some Coventry hearts here. Chloe Bull Passes out wide to Beaver Jones, who might keep this one in the corner for a little bit. On her left foot, gets a cross in. Headed away. Only as far as Beaver Jones and Bull working together. Again, Beaver Jones on the edge of the box, shoots. Wicked effort and well saved in the end by the keeper. Offside over on the far side. After it was cleared away by Aspin. Great shot and a great save that was by Beaver Jones and the keeper. Harrison can't quite get it out of her feet, needs some support. Has it in the form of Lazelle. Davies able to turn and find Powell. Morgan back to Davies, chip ball over the top for Harrison. She has Powell in support. She might not need her here. Cross in from Harrison is easily clutched out of the sky. Coventry desperately looking to try and find a winner, but credit to Bristol City, so are they. Another change for Bristol City. We'll see Ella Powell come off. Lily Greenslade will replace her, the youngster. Only played a handful of games, a handful of appearances, really. But good opportunity here for her to go up front and maybe snatch this game away from the visitors. Davies. And Dow. Again, a chance for Johnson to get across into the box here. She does so, but it's cleared away. Morgan just puts her foot through it. Well caught by a Coventry coach, and we got the ball back in play very quickly. Wilkinson in towards the box, headed away by Murray. Long ball forward, and this could be a chance for Greenslade. She's charging forward. She's got Harrison up there with her as well. Harrison still on side. Low cross across the edge of the box. Cleared away. Only as far as Harrison again, though. Two in the box for company. Can she get a better cross in this time? It is a good cross, but an excellent save as well. There can only be seconds left in this game. Bull has it snatched off of her. Morgan wins the challenge. And that is it. That was the final act from Abby Harrison. And just as it was in November, this game ends in a draw. And just like in November, nobody's really happy with that, apart from us watching as fans, because that was an excellent 90 minutes. Both sets of players are exhausted after that one on a rather warm Easter Sunday. I hope you enjoyed it as well. Final score at the HPC, I should say, is 1-1. We'll take a quick break and then we'll hear from the gaffer after this.
It's more than a game.
It's my match day ritual.
It's our walk to the gate.
It's me and my mates.
It's nothing without our fans.
It's the ups.
And the downs.
It's our young lads coming through.
It's my dream come true.
It's our club!
It's a way of life.
Well, a good afternoon of football that, wasn't it? Both sets of players there just taking a final word from their respective coaches. I mean, for Coventry City, a draw still doesn't really change too much for them at the end of the day. I've just seen on the left of your picture there. They're going to be 5 points adrift now. They'll still need to win both of their final games to stay up, of course. And for Bristol City, well, a draw means that it's going to be quite tight between them and London City Lionesses. That game live on Robins TV next weekend when it's basically second versus third for the chance to second at the end of the season. So Lauren Smith is just going to finish up her conversation with the rest of her squad and then she'll come over and have a chat with us. So while she's making her way over, let's have a look at the best of the second half action, shall we? And that was the best of the action today. What a thrilling afternoon. It was a 1-1 draw, and I'm pleased to say down pitch side, chatting to our man George West, is the manager Lauren Smith.
Lauren, 1-1 after 90 minutes. What's your reflection of the score?
I think we've dominated the game in possession, especially the first half, and we've not finished a few chances. Could have put the game to bed in the first half. I think second half has kept them in the game because it's just one goal. All they need is points, and they've played the game well, to be fair, to get to that point. I think there's two big moments at the end where we could have got a goal, and it's just one movement or one run across the front and it changes the game. But the same as that, goal match the header. So last 20 minutes of the game, they were all over us and we just didn't manage the pressure very well.
Coventry really seem to fight for everything, and that's always going to be a tough task.
Yeah, they're a good team. They're at the bottom, because of a different situation. I think you've seen that they've got points the last few games, better than a few teams that are sitting above them. So they are a good team, and they show that. They've got a bit about them. They can score goals. They're a good threat from set pieces. But we need to make sure that we do that as well. So we're more of a threat going into the last couple of games.
Abby Harrison, again on the score sheet today, 20 goals for her for the season. You continually talk about her week in, week out. It's fantastic to see her do her thing.
Yeah, she's a winner, and she's not happy right now because we haven't won. So and that's fair because she's done everything in that game to put us in some really good positions. But yeah, fair play to her. She's got a goal again. That's the thing that she's got bread and butter every week, hasn't she?
last couple of games now, back here again next weekend. It's going to be a real big week into that one now.
Yeah, and last time we played London City, it was a real tough test. And we just edged it, and it's going to be the same. So I imagine there'll be goals next week. We'll have to make sure that we are tighter in and around the box, and then hopefully it falls our way.
Thank you, Lauren.
Lauren Smith chatting to George West, and obviously disappointed Lauren Smith, and talking about an obviously disappointed squad there, but they have the chance to bounce back next week. Thank you very much for watching Robins TV this afternoon. We will actually see you back here next Sunday when the Bristol City women take on London City Lionesses. It's another 3 o'clock kickoff right here on Robins TV. We'll have all the action. We'll be here from 2:45 next Sunday, so you can enjoy us before you enjoy your Sunday dinner or something like that. So the Bristol City boys are also back in action in BS3 tomorrow. They take on Sheffield United. Tickets still available for that one at bcfc.co.uk. It's a 5:30 kickoff on Easter Monday, so you don't want to miss that one. And then they travel to Derby County next Saturday, so you can watch that on Robins TV as well. Next Saturday if you are an overseas subscriber for that game. Thanks again for watching today. We'll see you next time.